Hello everyone and welcome to another yearling sale preview video. This time we're going to Karaka 2025 to try and find a future champion. Now, in my opinion, Karaka is the best value sale out there. If you want to get the best of the best, Magic Millions I reckon is the way to go. But if you want to get the best value for like a staying type of horse, Karaka is the place to go. So that's why I like analysing the Karaka yearlings. Like I always say, I'm not an expert, so this is just sort of a passion thing that I'm trying to highlight some horses that I think we can follow into the future that can have racetrack success. So I've got 5 to look at today. Let's get on with it. The first one we're going to take a look at is lot 160, a colt by Nevers out of the Dam Oceans 8. This yearling doesn't have a walking video, so there might be some faults in its walk that I haven't seen yet, but from the photo, I reckon it looks like a beast. I like the nostril shape. I know that sounds a bit weird, but I like the nostril shape for oxygen intake. I like the pastern sloping angle and the hock line up from the point of buttock down sort of matches up, and the Gascon's very powerful horse. Lot 160. Oceans 8 has had one fault to race for nothing, but that horse has only had one run and it was pretty unlucky, I think. So yeah, I'll be following lot 160. Next is lot 400. It's a colt by All Too Hard out of the Dam Warragamba. This is her first foal, so it's a bit of an unknown, but this horse's yearling photo I reckon looks really good. It's got a nice wide nostril. It's a very tall horse, so we'll get over a good staying trip. The pastern sloping at a good angle. It's got a nice length of back and all that. Again, doesn't have a walking video, so there might be faults that I haven't seen yet in its movement, but off the photo it looks all right. Now we move on to a walking video. Lot 440 is a filly by Prasia out of the Dam All Can Party. This horse made it to the final stage on my Excel spreadsheet off looks and walk, and then I check its pedigree, and the mare has produced Group 1 winner Dark Destroyer over there in New Zealand. So and that's also by Prasia, so this is a full sister to that horse, so the pedigree's already stood up. The only minor concern I had was that it had a little bit of a bulge around its stomach area, which looked a bit abnormal, but looking past that, nice wide nostril for a lot of oxygen to be intaken, very tall, like the last horse, lot 400 we took a look at, so it can get over a staying trip. Another nice length of back, and it's just well conformed. It walks out well too, and the pedigree backs it up. So this horse, I think, will have some success in the future. Lot 473 is a colt by Piero out of the Dam Bateman's Bay. Now, this horse I originally had scratched off because I thought its back was too long. As I said in my what to look for in a yearling video, usually long back horses can't carry saddle weight as well, but everything about this horse in terms of conformation really took my eye. It's got the widest nostril, I reckon, at the sale. Now, wide nostril doesn't always mean it's going to be good, but it allows for a lot of oxygen intake. Its pastern is sloping at pretty much the exact 45-degree angle that I like, so already those two things are perfect. Its Gascon's very powerful. I like its hock placement. It's got a very straight knee. I just think it's very well conformed apart from that long back. And Bateman's Bay hasn't had a foal to race yet, but the Piero Exceed and Excel Cross, which is who Bateman's Bay is by, is proven, and I like that. I'll be following this horse. This is probably the yearling I'm most excited for. Lot 606, a filly by Ocean Park out of the Dam Fastnet Fire. Let me tell you why I like this yearling so much. I've got 16 reasons written down why I love this yearling, and let me go through them. So the first one is that it walks soundly. It's got a nice balanced walk about it. It's got a nice sort of stride length. Once you get to the front and back shots, you'll be able to see that there's not too much space in terms of its leg placement. They're not too far apart or close to each other, which allows for optimal movement. Yeah. And then we get to the conformation side of things. So secondly, it's got a wide circular nostril to allow for more oxygen intake. Third of all, it's got an alert eye. Fourth of all, it's got alert ears. Fifth of all, it's got a good shoulder sloping angle, and then the same with the 6th reasons, got a good pastern sloping angle. As I said in my what to look for in a yearling video, the 99% of the time the shoulder angle matches the pastern angle. 7th, it's got a good sized girth to allow for a lot of oxygen to be transported to the working muscles during movement. 8th, it's got a good sized back, not too small, not too big, so it should get over a bit of ground. 9th, it's got a strong gaskin, it looks very muscly. It's very tall. That's the 10th reason that'll allow it to get over staying trips. 11th, the plumb lines match up, so you can see that there from the back of the heel, it goes up through the center of the knee and the center of the forearm. Same with out the back, goes from the point of buttock, passes through the hock and downwards. So that was reason number 11. 12th reason is that the sire Ocean Park is from New Zealand. New Zealand sire for a New Zealand sale usually has a very good strike rate. 13th reason is the value that it's likely going to get in terms of a price. So the dam Fastnet Fire has had one foal to race and it's performed terribly. I think it's had 2 starts and they've both been beaten by 10 lengths in a maiden, which doesn't seem good, but that horse was by Preferment. Now, no disrespect to Preferment, when you go on BreedNet and look up the stakes results, there's only 2 horses that pop up, and one of them was a St. Ledger winner, which is equivalent of pretty much a benchmark 64, a benchmark 70 horse. But if you go to Ocean Park and look at Ocean Park stakes results, you've got horses like Tefane, Colding, Kovalika, Ocean Billy was good, Ocean X, High Emotion, Ocean Beyond, Star of the Seas was good, Fabric was good. The list just keeps going on. So I think being by Ocean Park, it's likely to achieve, have a better chance of racetrack success. The 14th reason is the second dam line. So there's a lot of stakes class performers in the second dam line. The 15th reason is that it's a cousin to Amazonian Lass, so they're pretty much distant relatives, but Amazonian Lass managed to beat Melbourne Cup 2024 4th place getter Zardozi on Derby Day in 2023, so that's a pretty good form reference. And was that the last reason? I said 16. There must have been something else. No, only 15. Only 15 reasons, but that's still pretty good for this yearling. Well, thank you everyone for watching my Karaka Yearlings to Follow video. Hopefully all these horses have some good racetrack success. I'll especially be following lot 606. I hope someone from Victoria buys it for about $20,000 or $25,000 and it has a lot of success over here. I'll be staying tuned for that horse, as I will do for the other 4 as well. Hopefully at least one of these horses can be picked up by a Victorian trainer or an Australian trainer and we can follow their success, hopefully. Thanks very much for watching. Until next video, bye for now.